Hello, parent organizers. During this video, I will walk you through what the parents are going to experience when they take our online course. For this, I created a fake conversation between a parent organizer and a parent. You don't have to type exactly what I wrote in this conversation. This is only an example of how I will do it. Keep in mind to let them know that they will have to click on the document to open it. Now, getting to the point, I will click on the document below. And this is what's going to happen. It will take the parents to a different window where they can see the flyer. The first page is in English and the second one is in Spanish. There is a list of classes. Let's say the parent is looking to take the Active Dad course, but he or she misclick and then click on the How can parents engage in the children's school? How can they go back? The answer is very simple. On the left bottom there is a left arrow where they can click and go back, as I will do it now. And now they went back to the flyer. Let's go to the actual class they wanted to take from the beginning. And the Active Dad online class, open it. There is a small introduction, there is a title. They have to click next to take them to the pre-assessment survey because they need to go first to the pre-assessment survey in order to take the course. And the pre-assessment survey, open it. Here are the questions, the fields they have to fill before they go to the course, which is pretty easy and straightforward. Let's start filling these fields. For the date, it goes from left to right. So let's click on the first space and put the month, which is today, February 32. The date is the first, and the year, of course, 22. The second is the name. I'm putting in parentheses that they have to please type their name and last name. I require that. I will please ask you to remind them that they have to put their first and last name. In our case, is parent number 1. The third field is phone number. And the phone number for parent number 1 is 333-333. The fourth question is a school name. There's a list of the schools, all of the schools you are working on. And our parent is going to Maria Sanchez. The fifth question is, what is the highest grade you have completed? And our parent has completed some semester in college, but he didn't got a degree, he didn't graduate from college, so I'm gonna put some college, few semesters. And if none of these options work for the parent that is taking the survey, the parent can actually click on other, as I'll do it now, and then can put the option that works for him or her. The next question is, in what grade are your children or in what grade are your child or children in? Our parent has 2 kids, one in middle school and then the second one in high school. So I'm checking all that may apply. So the second one and the third one. Of course, if none of these options work, they can also click another and they can specify, which is pretty helpful. Next is how familiar are you about the topic presented? Our parent is somewhat familiar, it's not really familiar with the topic, and that's why it's looking forward to take this class so he can learn from it. Continuing with the pre-assessment survey, this question comes. How knowledgeable do you feel are you? How knowledgeable do you feel you are with this topic to assist your child with his or her learning at school home? As I said before, since our parent was somewhat familiar, let's say somewhat knowledgeable, knowledgeable as well. And the last question for our pre-assessment survey is, how active are you in your child's school? Let's say our parent is not really active, so let's go for the number one. One is not active and five is very active. So if our parent will be somewhat active, it will be number three. But since not, it's number one. And then after filling out all of the questions above, as you can see in our pre-assessment survey, the parent can take the class by clicking next. And here's the class, active that course. They click on the video and it's going to start loading. I'll pause it so I can keep explaining to you. I want to make this video bigger. So what do? I can make the video bigger on my phone. And the parent doesn't have to click on the YouTube as I mentioned it during our Zoom meeting because that only happens when they do it on a computer. But since they're taking this class from their phones, they don't have to do it. And they can close it and they can watch the full video and they can click next. This is the last section, which is congratulating the parent for taking the class, taking the time to take the class. Also reminding them that they have to reach out to you to receive full credit for this course because they will have to take the post survey, and I'm gonna teach you that in the next video.